Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, where Claudius has been a busy bee, actually. He's been busy doing some smithing and doing some selling. And has he eaten anything yet today? No, he's peckish. Right, well, he needs a spot of lunch soon, basically. It is the day after we arrived. Had a good night's sleep at the inn. Got up and just started doing some selling and smithing and all that boring stuff, and improved my smithing skill noticeably. And I also leveled up, and I took 2 perks in speechcraft, them being 1 rank in haggling and 1 rank in fluent speaker, which means our shouts recover 10% faster, which is very good indeed. Which means that the recovery time for the Unrelenting Force has now gone down to 18 seconds. In fact, for the recovery time for Kind's Peace has gone down to 36 from 40 seconds, so that's pretty neat, actually. Really neat. Like I said, there's lots of shout-based perks in the speechcraft tree now, so yeah, I've improved all our armor. We are now, Lydia and I are both now wearing improved, I think it's superior level armor. I haven't improved my sword because it's magical, unfortunately. And I haven't improved Lydia's axe because it's orcish and I can't smith orcish yet. But she's wearing superior steel armor. I even gave her a new helmet as well. I crafted a new helmet because I thought the other ones were just completely and utterly silly. Very nice superior steel helmet, very functional, very sensible. No horns, nothing like that. It's got a pointed dome, which should protect against blows coming down from the top. It's also got reinforcing bars going across it in a sort of cross, as you can see, which is always good as well. It'll protect you against a particularly heavy weapon like a great sword or a big axe coming down and splitting your head in two like a melon. So yeah, very good helmet actually. If I was going to go into battle, I'd probably pick a helmet like this. So there you go. Bears a striking resemblance to the helmets worn by Roman troops during the late Empire. Actually, they had helmets very similar to this. So there you go. Very cool. Anyway, so there we go. Lydia's been outfitted. I've been re-outfitted. I've also improved my crossbow. Finally, it's now a superior crossbow, which previously did like 59 damage and now does 71 damage. I also have my steel bolts, but I also have 10 strongest steel bolts. You can get stronger steel bolts, and you can get strongest steel bolts. Now, I opted to make the strongest variety because I had the extra ingredients to spare. And as you can see, they basically do double damage, these bolts. Steel bolts do 26 damage, whereas the strongest steel bolts do 51 damage. Pretty nasty. That combined with the additional damage on this crossbow, which is 71. Plus the fact that it ignores 50% armor. That is a very nasty weapon. That is. You do not want to have that shot at you, if you can help it. That is a very nasty piece of work, and it's mine. It's all mine. I'll have to give it a name at some point. Anyway, so yeah, I've got all the boring crap out of the way, and so now I am going to head up to Dragon's Reach, and we're going to go speak to Jarl Balgruuf, because that was one of the things I wanted to do. So yeah, unfortunately crafting all this stuff did mean I had to spend a lot of money on crafting materials, mostly steel ingots, which unfortunately means that I'm rather out of pocket at the minute. I only have 545 gold left. This is after I've sold all my junk as well. I also made, by the way, a large fur tent with 2 bedrolls, so I now have a large fur tent instead of one little small one, which Lydia and I can use. Ah, hello. Blessing of Talos added. Gimme. Time between shouts is reduced to further 20%. Excellent. Which puts my shouts now at... Wow. That's bloody nice, actually. I need to get an Amulet of Talos, don't I? I need to get an Amulet of Talos. And I need to... Ooh, Snowbear Pelt. Hello. I need to get an Amulet of Talos. Oh, iron ingots, which I'm apparently allowed to take in addition to a health potion. Sweet. I need to get some Talus amulets, so I can wear one Talus amulet, which will reduce it by 20%, and I can put another one, attach another one onto my backpack, which will give me a total cooldown reduction of like 50%, which is nuts. So that's my plan. I just need to find a couple of Talos amulets somewhere. I'm not really sure where you'd do that though. So, but anyway, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and Holder gave me a couple of flasks of herbal tea on the house. I just walked in there, and she was like, "Here's a gift. If you don't like it, then tough." Basically, she literally said that. And she gave me 2 flasks of herbal tea for no reason whatsoever. Presumably for saving the town, I suppose. Which was nice. Getting a bit of recognition for our deeds, eh, Claudius? So yeah, anyway, let's go speak to the Jarl. We have things to discuss. We also need to go see Farengar as well. Because there's things we need to ask him as well. We can ask him about enchanting, first and foremost, but we can also ask him a bit about stuff like the Dragon War and whatever he knows about dragons and stuff like that. So, right. Great, Balgruuf is in the house. Excellent. Hello!
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Oh, damn. I was hoping there would be a bunch of options like, what does it mean to be Dragonborn and all that kind of stuff. But it seems to have disappeared. Which is annoying, but never mind. So how could you... Well, I might as well ask him what his plans to protect Whiterun from dragons are.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
I never heard that conversation before. I just caught the tail end of it. That's annoying.
What is it that
hate it when that happens. Never mind. So, why do you think Ulfric killed the High King?
No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could.
I see.
All
Because he
right.
could, basically.
If we do not send men to fight in the war, you'll find yourself guarding one of Ulfric's men.
And if an assassin slips past the Night Watch, we won't have a Jarl at all. Without Balgruuf's leadership, Whiterun will descend into chaos.
Nonsense. If Balgruuf falls, someone will take his place, for better or worse. In the meantime, we have a war to win, and win it we must.
Good points prevent us. Take notes, Irilef.
We can never rest easy, for Balgruuf's enemies.
Right, well, oh, there he is. Hello, Farengar.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
So, have you encountered any dragons, then?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did.
You better
What a
hope not.
fascinating conversation that would be.
Oh, damn, I can't ask him about the Dragon War or anything like that. That's annoying. Disappearing dialogue options, I am not amused. So how do you enchant weapons and armor, then?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
No, that wouldn't be necessary.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Good. I really don't intend to do that, but anyway.
I've got your back.
Lydia, can I have that axe?
I am at your command.
Where did you put it? Aha! Thank you very much.
You lead, I'll follow.
Let's try and disenchant something. I hope it doesn't explode in our faces. Choose an item to destroy and learn its enchantment. Right then. Oh, we could also disenchant the ash longbow, which I never ever use, so maybe that's a good idea. We've got quite a lot of stuff, haven't we? Axe of Whiterun. Yes. Shock damage enchantment from destroying this item. What about the ash longbow? Fire damage enchantment. Okay, fair enough. I need these. I'm not disenchanting them. But yeah, okay. It's a start. It's a start. Small steps. Eventually we'll be enchanting wondrous, wondrous pieces of armor and weapons. And I may have to get a mod which allows me a little bit more freedom in enchanting, actually, now I think about it. Because unfortunately in this game, for some reason, you can only apply certain types of enchantment to certain pieces of equipment. It is unfortunately a far cry from Morrowind's rather sandbox system, which I've always preferred, whereby you were allowed to pretty much enchant any item with any enchantment. You could even enchant yourself a suit of fire damage on self, if you wanted to. Constant effect. Just because the game said, why not? I mean, there's no reason for you to want to do that at all, but we're not going to stop you. Unfortunately, Skyrim doesn't take a similar attitude, sadly. Now then. It's time to go speak with the companions. Should we drag Lydia in with us, or should I just tell her to bugger off for now?
I've got your back.
I don't think I need you for this. Where is it? You know... Relax for a while. Just wander about for a bit. I'll be back soon. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at this place then. We've not been inside yet. Not really sure what to expect. God, I bet that roof leaks, doesn't it? It's not even a roof, it's the bottom of a blasted boat. Oh, I don't know, anyway. Okay, come on, no, just behave yourself, Claudius. You're not here to judge, you're here to learn. Hopefully.
Those two at it again.
What the?
This should strike good
What?
shoulder turns. He's giving you openings.
A fight.
Watch it. Get him. What
Hey.
are you waiting for? Damn like a dunmer.
Is she allowed to do that? Yeah, apparently not, because she put it away.
Give up while you still can.
What the? Where did the lights go?
You're pathetic.
Anyway. How long are they going to be at this for, guys?
Going to enjoy killing you.
Killing him? Well, I have to say, if this was a boat once, it was a bloody big boat.
I'll see.
Crikey.
You're pathetic.
Well, anyway. Is there someone around there I can speak to?
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
So... Okay, well, anyway. Who are the companions exactly, then?
The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
Okay. Right. You also have bloody awesome looking armor, but that's besides the point. So why did you join the companions, then?
Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
Wow, so where do you stand on the war then?
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
Fair enough. So am I able to join? Or how does this work? I mean, do you just let anyone in? Or what? It doesn't look like you let just anyone in, but then again, I don't know about those two.
Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Kodlak. Right.
This should be good.
How long are they going to be at this for? I'm genuinely confused here, because this usually lasts about 10 seconds. Normally. But...
You're pathetic!
And typically speaking, she doesn't run off and grab a weapon either,
you think
so...
you stand a chance?
I don't know.
Like a Dunmer.
Excuse me. What's that? That is a glass warhammer. Watch it! With some description. So the question is, which one of you is Kodlak?
Are you gonna let me watch or not?
It's a bit dull, if I'm honest.
We're the best damn fighters in Skyrim. At least some of us are. A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use of labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight. In charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Kodlak's the one to be talking to.
Okay.
Until next time.
Seriously, I've no... What, if I just walk out and come back in again, will it fix itself, I wonder? Because I have no idea how long that's going to be going on for otherwise. Because it's a bit strange, really.
Watch the eyes.
Oh, come on, really?
Going to enjoy killing you. This is what you want, huh?
Just keep swinging.
Well, anyway.
Lucky hit.
Right, you look like someone with authority. Let's put it that way.
What is it? Ask any fool around here, get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other.
Well, I'm not entirely sure they're capable of that, judging by those two over there, but, oh, they finally finished, I see. Good grief. Anyway, so why did you join the Companions, Skjor?
I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial city.
Oh, you're a veteran then.
I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks.
Okay. So where do you stand on the war then? I mean, since you're a veteran and all.
None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of yards.
Okay, a bit of a silly attitude to take, possibly, but I won't mention that to him because he looks like he might cut my head off for looking at him funny. So, can I join them?
So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you. I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood.
Doesn't sound very promising, but okay. Right.
All these younglings scampering around.
Who are
Worried
you?
one
I'd
of
be
them's
dead
going
if
to
not
take
for
his
Vignar.
place.
Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Why did you join the companions then?
Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him.
So, who are the companions to you then?
To hear Vignar tell it, but to lay about some useless whiners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life.
I've just noticed that massive bloody falchion or whatever it is that Skjor's got over there. Looks ridiculously cool. Anyway.
Farewell, sir.
Okay, spoken to this lot. Is there anyone else around here? Oh, there's you, isn't there? You're definitely not Kodlak, though. I can tell that much already.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Why the hell are you dressed like a Draug? Oh, never mind.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors.
I've already had this speech.
We are brothers and sisters in
Yes,
armor.
yes.
And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Yes, frankly, right now, coin's mostly what I'm interested in. But yeah, okay.
My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time.
So what about the war then?
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
Mm-hmm. So can I join?
We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion.
Right.
All right, then.
Yes, again with the milk drinking. Something I wonder if I will ever understand. Nice banners. Anyway, this is a side note, really. Stepping out of character for a minute. Wow, nice ebony sword. Stepping out of character for a second. I can't tell you how much I prefer the companions to the Fighters Guild in the older games. I really, geez, good grief. I mean, Fighters Guild is so bloody boring. It really is. And the companions are great. You know, they have so much history and, you know, they feel like a part of the world that they're actually in, whereas the Fighters Guild just kind of, meh, they just sort of exist. And they don't seem to fit with anything. Especially in Morrowind, they stuck out like a sore thumb. I like the companions because they're a bit more like House Redoran were in Morrowind, you know, because House Redoran were kind of like the other fighter faction, if you know what I mean. Well, you had three, didn't you? You had the Legion, you had the Fighters Guild, and you had House Redoran. You could join if you were a fighter character, and obviously the Legion's in this game as well. But instead of the Fighters Guild, you've got these guys who, you know, they have a bit of, I don't know how to put it, culture to them, if you know what I mean. A bit of flavour to them, kind of like House Redoran did, which is why I like them a lot more than the Fighters Guild. I'm kind of, quite frankly, glad they ditched the Fighters Guild in this game. So, anyway, moving on. Back into character and all that. Let's go find Kodlak. Wherever the hell he is. Oh, you were that dumbass that was up there fighting. I don't think I want to speak to you. Hello? Cozy living quarters, but I don't see anyone who might look like his name is Kodlak. Huh. Someone has their own bar, apparently. I should probably shut these, shouldn't I? It's a bit impolite otherwise. Ah.
I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
You know what? I would pay so much money to have one of these rugs here in real life. Wouldn't that be so awesome? I'd love to plonk one of these down in the middle of my room. That'd be so cool. Actual, genuine companion's rug. But anyway, hello?
A stranger comes to our hall.
You're godlike, then I take it.
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
Someone with brains. I approve. Okay, so why did you join the companions then? Godlike, sir.
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Ascar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
That was actually more helpful than you might have imagined, Godlike. So, yeah, where do you stand on the war?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Mm-hmm. So, well, how to put this? I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Okay then. Right, I guess I'm off to fight with Vilkas then. Alright. Hold on a second. Apologies, I just had to let the dog out again, that's all. Yeah, well, whatever. It's part of looking after a dog, you can't argue with it really. Come on then, Vilkas. Do this. Part of me is curious to see how these companions handle themselves in combat, quite frankly. Wonder how they measure up compared to the Legion. Getting mixed, really, kind of impressions here, really. One half of me thinks, right, yes, some of these guys could definitely cleave me in two without a second thought, and then the other half makes things to me that half of them are drunken louts, basically. Worthless wastes of space.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
You say so?
Should have come here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn hot guns.
What? You're mine!
Uh-oh. Did I...
Take a look at it.
Pretty good arm you have there.
Right, okay.
What do you think this is? We don't do battle with magic around here, new blood. Now come at me.
What, you didn't like my magic sword?
Here alive.
Fine. I'll use a goddamn... puny little gladius then, if you insist.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
And if you want to keep having ears, you'll pretend you didn't. Is it not allowed? It's not exactly forbidden, but even so, it's not true. So that's that.
Messenger boy again. Well, we've got to start somewhere, I suppose. Yeah, had enough of this with the bloody Legion, but fine. That was an interesting fight. So apparently Vilkas took exception to my having an enchanted sword. Very odd, but anyway. Yes. Ooh, wow. Wow indeed. Yeah, I feel warm. Crikey, that's one hell of a forge.
What brings you here?
Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands? Because, yeah. Do I look like a messenger to you?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
We're an autonomous collective. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. So are you a companion then?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Yorland Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Someone's got to be in charge, though, right? I mean that's probably a question Claudius would very much ask, though. I mean, he's been used to authority in the chain of command for most of his adult life, you know. So yeah, someone's got to be in charge, right?
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman her own.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be going then.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Alright, fine, okay. So I don't see why not. I'm headed back down there anyway.
That's a good man.
So long as I don't have to go deliver it to a different blasted city. That's where I draw the line, frankly. Okay. So where the hell is Aela? Ah, whatever. Was I peckish? I think I was peckish, wasn't I? Yeah, I'm currently hungry, slightly thirsty. I might as well have something to eat and drink while I'm here. Oh, sorry, Vilkas. Did my presence offend you? Oops, didn't mean to do that, actually. Whoops. Never mind. Whatever. Why is there cheese under the table? God, messy lot. Right, bread. I'm full already, blimey, okay. Fair enough. And I'll have some of this tea Holder gave me. Actually, no, I won't. I have a much better idea. Okay. Where's Ayala? Where's she gone? What? She was. I can see this might be a issue, right? I assume she's gone downstairs. Having quest markers turned off. She's not going to be in here, is she? Nope. Oh, right, okay. Hello?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Yes, I've got your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas. Young warriors are smart.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't much care for boasting, Ayla. Yeah, boasting's for children. I am not a child, I'm a soldier, so there.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Right, yeah, but just before I do... Oh, never mind, I'll save it for later.
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life.
Eh.
The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
Rough's probably my
Tell Mom
middle
we'll keep the
name
place
these
clean.
days.
She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Okay then.
Go. Bring honor to yourself, and the Companions.
Again
By the
with,
way, if you're looking for something
again
to
with
do...
the milk drinking thing, I don't quite honestly... I really don't just... I never really... I'm sure I'll find out what it's all about at some point, but until then... yeah, you have a nice day, Farkas.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my
brilliant.
smarts.
Drunk a bottle of milk within Jorvaska. I feel like that's a moral victory. Well, who are this lot? Alright, I already spoke to you, didn't I? So, you were one of the numpties having a fight when I came in, weren't you?
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Ha ha ha. Why did you join then?
Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory.
Alright, Indy.
It means signing on for the Nord ideas of how to live your life. Honor, battle, glory, all that. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord, Skjor said when I joined. I think he meant it as a compliment.
It's a bit of a backhanded one, isn't it? Even an elf. Well. Yes. Just again, stepping out of character for a moment. Aethys is interesting, actually, because I remember the first time I played Skyrim. This is going back a bit now. But the first time I played Skyrim, I was playing as a Dark Elf character, but he was like an old Dark Elf character. So he was a Dark Elf that was around during the Third Era, when Morrowind was kind of, as a province and as a country, at its height of its power. And this Dark Elf character I had, honestly I can't remember his bloody name now, but he really, really didn't like the Nords, and he didn't like the Empire either. And he didn't much like Argonians either. In fact, there wasn't a lot of people he did like. You know, he was a genuinely racist character, as opposed to Claudius, who's kind of not particularly fond of their culture. And I remember him meeting this Aethys guy when I went poking around the companions, just because I was exploring, and it was the first time I'd played the game. And this guy was like, oh, even an elf can be born with the heart of the Nord. I can remember sitting there thinking my character would probably be utterly outraged that this Dark Elf has lowered himself to becoming a member of this pathetic Nordic band of drunken layabouts. Fun times. That was a fun character, that one. Yes, playing as a xenophobic Dark Elf never quite gets old, I have to admit. Didn't decide to go with it for this character, though. Probably a good thing, too. I wonder whose these rooms actually are. I never did figure that out. Well, then again, I never really did much of the companions, did I? Right now, here is probably not much further away from this point. It's probably the furthest I've got, honestly, in this quest line. So, anyway, Farkas, who I quite like, by the way. I think Farkas is cool. Said Orgnar. Orgnar has been... Orgnar, the bartender! Right, he's been causing trouble for someone around Riverwood, apparently. I need to rough him up to remind him of his obligations. Really? Ugh. So, basically, I'm really, literally just hired muscle. That's disheartening. Wonderful introduction to the companions, I'm sure. Oh dear. I'm still slightly thirsty, actually, apparently. As well as slightly tired. Well, I can fix one of those two things immediately. There we go. I should have brought some more milk. Anyway, so I need to go to Riverwood then and rough up Orgnar. We don't know why, we just have to do it because Farkas said so, and he's not the sort of bloke you want to cross, really, is he, by the looks of him?
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
But he can train me in heavy armor. That's actually really useful. But anyway, so what does it mean to be a companion?
I've never been a smart one, but the companions welcome anyone with the heart of a warrior. When we step into battle, we fight for our own name and the name of the companions.
Okay.
All right then.
Well, I better be going then, I suppose. Okay. Our first mission from the companions to go beat up some poor bartender in Riverwood. Hardly the stuff of legends, is it? I see the 500 of Ysgramor have fallen far from their storied origins. But never mind. Never mind, it's one step on a small journey that is hopefully going to yield me some useful information and teach me a bit about Nord culture. So we'll just have to get on and do it then. Stop bothering, stop complaining, and just get on with it. Hopefully they'll find something more worthwhile for me to do eventually. Otherwise, frankly, I'm out for you. I didn't come here to be a bloody, you know, loan shark or whatever. So, dear me. Well, we'll manage it, I'm sure. No problem, really. I should probably stop my belly aching.